so many Americans been under 25? There were over 90 million of them, nearly half the population. And many were disillusioned with the world around them.
We were your age, we used to do cocaine. Word up.
Psychedelics from the Greek psyche, meaning mind, and delos, meaning make visible or reveal. They are substances that produce changes in the perception, mood, and cognitive processing.
Psychedelics fall into the Schedule I drug category, including dimethyltryptamine, peyote, psilocybin, and others. According to the United States Controlled Substances Act, Schedule I means the substance has a high potential for abuse and has no accepted medical use.
You can expect euphoria and increased giggling, intense feelings of wonder and deep thinking, staring at your hands.
In the modern era, psychedelics has been vilified as a dangerous.
Most drugs are meant for medical use.
When you're using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be.
You must decide. Use or abuse.
This is a terrible error that is being made in modern Western society. We are losing contact with our fundamental roots.
And I love you. Yes, I
How could psychedelics be used in an educated, responsible, and appropriate way?
The Harvard psilocybin project, which conducted experiments based around psychedelic drugs, fueled by Leary's beliefs that drugs can distributing psychedelics throughout the country during the height of the hippie movement, making sure the late 60s ran equally on free love and peace and a crap ton of psychedelic drug.
Those gathered in the park that sunny January day sought a different world.
It would be a world where people live gently on the planet without the sense that they have to exploit nature or make war upon nature and find basic security. A simpler way of life, less urban, less consumption-oriented.
Today, with an ever-increasing openness to explore, these substances will humanity not only rediscover the profound health benefit of psychedelics, but also realize the true nature of our reality as an ancient civilization.
You mean smoke marijuana?
The development of the conventional treatments could take years. This had led some sufferers of mental illness with an aversion to synthetic pharmaceuticals to self-medicate with the psychedelics.
Coming out of an experience like that, where whether or not it's true, it feels true. And it creates an opportunity to reassess your entire worldview, your spiritual, religious, and materialistic worldview. It brings everything into question.
Drink this liquid.
The trip will come in waves, lasting about 5 to 7 hours overall. You can expect euphoria and increased giggling, intense feelings of wonder and deep thinking, staring at your hand.
From 2014 to 2016, a team of Brazilian scientists tested the antidepressant effects of ayahuasca in a double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled trial. The researchers observed significant antidepressant effects of ayahuasca when compared to placebo. The researchers concluded that this study brings new evidence supporting the safety and therapeutic value of ayahuasca dosed within an appropriate setting to help treat depression.
People are coming here to be saved, to be healed, and we give it to them.
I've come home from Afghanistan with PTSD.
My depression started when I was a teenager.
I'm a drug addict.
I was date raped.
Bipolar disorder.
Complex post-traumatic stress disorder.
My sex addiction. Opiate addiction.
An alcoholic for sure.
We can do in 2 days what conventional therapy would take years.
It's strange. I feel like the same person, but today I feel so much lighter.
Ayahuasca saved my life, honestly.
Once they drink that cup, there is no turning back.
Psilocybin to really wake me up from my anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts.
It's completely different than anything I've ever experienced. Deeper, more meaningful, more life-changing.
What ayahuasca can really do, they say it can be like 10 years worth of therapy in one night. Because when you're in therapy in the West, you're talking and you're engaging the intellect. But ayahuasca makes permeable your unconscious, it opens the heart more, and it becomes very visible. Anything you've been holding in your energetic field, anything emotionally or you've suppressed can come up, and it comes up in a way that you're not attached to it. So you can entertain it, and then you can let go of it.
You talk about the hippie.
Sugar down. Why then do governments seek to keep them within illegal paradigms?
Real, genuine mystical experiences are dangerous to the established power structures. They help promote peace, they help promote different ways of relating to each other, they help people to think for themselves.
2019 saw a notable boost in psychedelic research, with a group of private individuals donating $17 million to create the Center for Psychedelic and Consciousness Research at Johns Hopkins Medicine.
This brave new world of psychedelic usage has a bright future, especially for those suffering with the affliction of PTSD, depression, addiction, and physical trauma. Modern application of psychedelic substances can also offer metaphysical and spiritual experiences that very well may be life-changing for the individual.
Smaller it all becomes as you begin to see the essence of others and of yourself, to experience the interconnectedness of